Hello, it's Nemesis Nick here. I'm a keen fan of the Eurovision Song Contest. It's time to talk Eurovision. This video is about the Netherlands in the Eurovision Song Contest 2023. This year's Dutch entry, Burning Daylight, performed by Nicolai Dion Cooper, was selected internally. According to Blog's website, Mia and Dion co-wrote Burning Daylight with Duncan Lawrence, who won the Eurovision Song Contest for the Netherlands in 2019, Jordan Garfield and Luc van der Grinten. Mia and Dion said, "We all have our unique problems and challenges as human beings, which are often universal. A relationship that is ending, losing a loved one, work that doesn't suit us, stress, or when we are just tangled up with ourselves. Sometimes it feels like we are at a dead end and days go by without meaning. But just when the old is not working and your back is against the wall, there is the opportunity for growth, for something new. Say goodbye to the old life in which you don't feel so free. Goodbye, old life." I've watched the official preview video, which is accessible via the official Eurovision Song Contest website, several times, sometimes whilst also following the lyrics. The song begins with a piano introduction. This leads into the first verse, which is sung by Dion. "I don't find any joy anymore, from the same old cycle. Don't know what made me happy before. From all to zero, where did I go?" Dion sings this verse softly and in quite a sorrowful manner. The piano can be clearly heard throughout the first verse. This leads seamlessly into the pre-chorus, which is as follows. "Between falling and running, Between falling and running, I've been trying to get on my feet in time. I've never been good at crying, always wanted to be the tough type." Dion sings these lines softly, but at a considerably faster pace, which is a necessity due to their length. The piano can be clearly heard in this pre-chorus. It's clear that this is a build-up to what's next. The song really gets going during the first instance of the chorus. "I'm sorry, I'm just human, I'm losing myself while chasing highs, and burning daylight." Dion sings the chorus in a much more powerful manner, but the piano can still be clearly heard. I particularly like the way he sings the two instances of highs, but I'm mystified as to why the last line, "and burning daylight," sounds like it is spoken rather than sung. After a few bars on the piano, the second verse begins. "I don't believe in God anymore, 'cause where did she go? I don't know what I've been looking for. I guess a hero." This verse is sung by Mia. She sings this in a more powerful manner than Dion sings the first verse. Mia sings the second verse in what I'd call country music style. There is a noticeable beat which forms the dominant background sound in this verse, but the piano can still be heard. There are also some backing vocals in the second verse. This leads seamlessly into the second instance of a pre-chorus, which is also sung by Mia. The second instance of a pre-chorus is sung at a faster pace than the second verse. In addition, there is a beat and a piano sound during the second instance of a pre-chorus. This is followed by an extended length chorus. Mia and Dion sing this as a duet. I like the way they sing the instances of highs. There is a beat as well as the piano sound in this extended length chorus. Finally, the song ends with the outro, which is the line, "Goodbye old life," 6 times over. Yes, it's that simple, but it works. Mia and Dion sing this as a duet, and musically you could say this is the highlight of the song. Various instruments can be heard during the first 4 instances of "Goodbye Old Life," which are sung powerfully. The remaining 2 instances of "Goodbye Old Life" are sung softly with piano accompaniment only. Altogether, a ballad which starts softly and gently takes until the first chorus to get going, and the highlight is the first 4 lines of the outro. In the light of the background information which I mentioned earlier, this is clearly a sad song, and this is reflected in the style of singing. The trouble is, how many viewers will be aware of this? I think one needs to read the background information and lyrics to fully appreciate this song. Casual viewers who watch the Eurovision shows, having not previewed any of the songs or read any of their background information beforehand, will be unable to appreciate this song. In fact, they may even get the impression that the whole song is boring during the first verse, and go and make a hot drink or go to a toilet and during the first verse, and thus miss the more powerful parts later. It will be interesting to see how this song is staged in Liverpool, and by the way, I haven't seen any publicly viewable rehearsal footage yet, bar the odd few static photos that come up online. In fact, whilst I'm reviewing songs, I'm trying to avoid watching rehearsal footage, and that's becoming increasingly difficult as the rehearsals progress, I hasten to add. Most of the promotional video was filmed in a predominantly dark room with dim lighting. Even the stage in the outro section is largely dark with a few spotlights. Presumably the Liverpool Arena stage will be predominantly dark, lit by subtle lighting. Maybe the light level will be increased for the outro. Above all, this is certainly not the sort of song that would want strobe lighting or flashing lights. That would be a definite no-no for this style of song, and it certainly wouldn't want fireworks either. It's subtle lighting only in this, please. At Eurovision, the Netherlands will be song number 14 in the first semi-final on the 9th of May 2023. Time will tell whether or not the Netherlands will qualify to the grand final. According to Eurovision World, the Netherlands is currently 11th in the betting odds for qualifying from the first semi-final to the grand final, but I think that's a bit borderline. I think this is a sort of ballad which could do quite well with a jury vote, but struggle in the public vote. Unfortunately, the semi-finals this year are decided by televoting only. Although juries vote in the semi-finals, their points will only be used in the semi-finals if the country is unable to provide a valid televote result. The quality of the live performance on the night, along with the staging, could make a critical difference as to whether or not viewers at home in the eligible countries will want to vote for this. I won't be able to vote that evening as the United Kingdom doesn't vote in the first semi-final. Good luck to Mia, Nicolai and Dion Cooper in the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 first semi-final and in the grand final if they get there. So you've heard my views on Burning Daylight, but what do you think of this song? Do you think Burning Daylight stands a good chance of qualifying to the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 Grand Final and doing well once there? Or do you think it will be eliminated in the semi-final? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you liked this video, remember to hit the like button. And if you're liking all my Eurovision videos, remember to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, I'm a kidult. Goodbye, da boch, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, adios, arrivederci, do widzenia, do popatrzenia, dag.